feel terrific. Hi, I'm Leaha Mattinson. I've had a coaching practice for 28 years where I've been helping some of my clients, hundreds actually, to get out of depression. So I just want you to think about that opening. Is that how your day starts? Do you start in a mental state where you actually feel incredibly invigorated, or do you start in a mental state of not feeling incredibly invigorated? The curious and cool truth is that we can move ourselves out of states of depression very, very quickly if we have the tools and knowledge to do that. So about 28 years ago now, I was actually lucky enough to teach in a stress management course where people who were involved in that were on long-term disability and medication. And by the classroom full, we brought people out of depression, off of long-term disability and off medications, because we trained them how to move physiologically and how to mind their mind. So 10 years ago, when I got my positive genetic status, I had already been teaching this for years and years. And I just maintained teaching and implementing this practice myself to maintain my mental wellness. I think it's curious that, we get caught up in the whole scientific research of things, reading stats about, when does depression actually start happening in HD? Is it circumstantial, or is it that the brain is breaking down? I think the better discussion is to think about how do you create wellness every day, and really to put your focus on wellness, not illness. When I ask you to think about how powerful your mind is, let's just do a little fun experiment. I want you to not think about a white elephant. What did you just think about? A white elephant, right? Because your mind is just so powerful, it creates things out of exactly what we think about. So if we think about depression and stress and anxiety, what do we create? Depression, stress, and anxiety. And if our primary focus is happiness, joy, and creating bliss, what are the things we experience? Happiness, joy, bliss. So if you think about when you wake up in the morning, that their very first thoughts, catch yourself on this week. What are the very first thoughts that you have when you wake up in the morning? Do you wake up and go, oh, another day? Oh Lord, I don't know if I can take it. I'm so discouraged. I'm so down. I feel so blue, and I don't feel like getting out of bed. And you get smaller and smaller, and actually your breathing even becomes shallow. And so to get through that, and this power is within you, because you can make the white elephant happen. When you wake up in the morning, the very first thing when you open your consciousness, when you're consciously awake, is to just think, today is an incredible day. I love myself. I am enough. Because often people who are struggling with depression don't feel like they're enough. They're struggling with an internal not enough, I don't value myself thing. So just go, I am enough. I am grateful for today. Roll out of bed with energy, energetically, and move yourself to a state of openness and expressiveness physiologically with your body. So all of these things happen within the first minute that you're awake, or 30 seconds. So I think to myself, I'm a phenomenal woman. I am a phenomenal human being. I value myself. I am enough. I'm incredibly well. And as you get out of bed, I'm incredibly well. I am incredibly well. And people go, that's so silly. You can't do that. I go, I do that. And anyone who thinks that's silly, I think it's much more silly to make yourself sick by not doing it. Who wants to spend time at the doctor's office? And not only can you do this for yourself, but you could recruit your family. So I have grandkids. They love this. And I did this with my children when they were little. So I just would go, open yourself up, open your heart. I feel incredibly well. Today is a wonderful day. I have such gratitude for things. Look up, try not to smile. Like try not to when you're doing this, just physical movement. So engage your psychology, engage your physiology. This moves you through depression just like that. And whose power is that within? Yours. That's right. So take control of your wellness today, and also invite you to go to we have a Facebook.com. They're doing some incredible work there, and they have the premiere of their movie, The Purple Road, is out on the road. So if you want to check out the schedule for the premiere, that's where you can find out all that great information. And if you want to find out more about minding your mind, come to leahamattinson.com. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Wonderful.